Who has the power to stop this?
You do. Each of us has the power. The law is on your side. It's illegal for landlords to discriminate because of race, color, religion, sex, national origin, disability, or familial status. If you suspect that you have experienced housing discrimination, file a complaint with HUD immediately so we can investigate it. Fair housing is your right.
Use it.
To learn more, visit hud.gov/fairhousing. That's hud.gov/fairhousing. Or call 1-800-669-9777. 1-800-669-9777. A public service message from HUD in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. First was getting David here to save his life. But then I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. If you think about that, I mean, go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine.
The research here is research that we share with everyone else because overall we want to help all children that have cancer. What makes that possible is people that give to St. Jude. They really help us to fulfill our mission, and we're so grateful to have them on our team.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Bubble bath.
Join me in a nice hot bubble bath.
Ain't no bubble bath like a baby bubble bath.
Bubble bath.
The bubble bath was a little too bubbly for some.
Would he, enjoy a bubble bath?
It's showtime!
Wake up! I like a good bubble bath.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I got to tell you, I ended up having to run down to Cowtown over the weekend, some family business. And, I got this single stall shower at the house. All right, my personal shower, so that's the one that I use, right? And single stall. So you walk in, you got room. It's like a phone booth.
Yeah.
Just
enough to be able to swap into Superman.
Right. Changing into my cape and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, at the shower at the hotel, it's in a bathtub, right? I had forgotten how much I enjoy being in the bathtub and being able to bend completely over and scrub my toes and stuff like that.
Well, without hitting your forehead on the
wall. Of course, it was a little awkward because I kept falling over, but, I got the hang of it again.
Well, that's what the soap dish is for.
That was a problem. Yeah.
It's got the handle.
It didn't have a handle.
Oh.
No, it was just sticking out, and I was like,
a little slippery trying to grab onto that.
Oh, and even worse, man. I went after my wife, and of course she has to use this sugar scrub stuff. You ever been in a bathtub after a woman's used sugar scrub? It's like ice skating. No, that's it. Like ice skating the entire time. Because it's like somebody poured Crisco in there, and now you're just... I'm just saying. It was a rough trip, I'm telling you. But I did get all my favorite things. The kids have never been so sick of Mexican food in their life. Because I wrapped it up in 3 days, baby. Well, actually 2. Because we went down on Friday. And then we started good and early on Saturday. Just bam, 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 bam. One Mexican restaurant right after another. And I hit them all. So much so that I had to bring a bunch home. It was rough, I tell you. How was your weekend there, Doc Bryce?
It was very uneventful. I liked it. I did strong independent man stuff. Like I did laundry. But not only did I do the laundry part, but you know what else I did?
Huh?
I took it out of the dryer. And I folded it immediately.
You did?
I did, and then
all by yourself?
All by myself, and that includes colors, whites, and towels.
Now, you didn't do them all at once.
Oh, no, not all at once. I did separate loads.
Because, I mean, you got to do it right.
I did separate loads, and I made sure that I didn't overstuff.
If you're going to be the proper strong, independent man.
Yeah, see, I made sure I didn't overload the washer, so it wouldn't overload the dryer, and that way the clothes would actually dry. And then I actually folded them, and then when I got done folding, I put them away. So I have fresh clothes all sitting in my dresser drawer and everything, and I'm looking at that. I pulled the drawer out, and I'm like, yeah, that's nice. And then I did some dishwashing.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I went through and cleaned out the boys' room. Found a bunch of dishes in there.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. Now, this is what makes Doc Bryce our weekly loser, okay?
So no, I'm winning. I'm winning because that's strong, independent man stuff. See, I didn't need no woman to come in there and do it for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stand there in the middle of the house going, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And not only that, when I got done doing all them house chores and everything, that makes a man hungry. You know that? Yeah. All that hard work and sure do make a man hungry. So you know what I did?
Huh, what'd you did?
I made me some dinner.
What'd you have?
Well, I had some nice baked fish.
All right.
And then I put that all on a bed of dirty rice. It's so dirty.
All right.
And then I had a nice little serving because I had to throw my colors in there. So I had a nice serving of different type vegetables. So I had some broccoli for all greens. I had some cauliflower for all whites. And I had some carrots in there for a little bit of orange.
What the hell was that?
I did that all by myself because I'm a strong, independent man.
Well, that seems a bit crude.
I'm working it for you, baby. I'm working it, okay?
I didn't need no Uber.
Yeah.
Didn't need no woman. I did all that stuff by myself. Boy, does that work up an appetite, I tell you what. Mercy. Got so hungry.
Boy, all I had to do all weekend was keep reaching for my wallet.
Oh, no, I kept my money.
That was rough, baby. I'm telling you.
I kept my money this weekend. I kept it all in-house.
Anything go on while I was out of town?
I don't know. I was busy being a strong, independent man.
Oh, so you wasn't even trying to be a news director? That explains why I got no news today.
Yeah, because I was being a strong, independent man.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't being a strong, independent employee.
Yeah, well, obviously, you know.
I don't need no boss. I'll be my own boss.
Uh-huh.
I'm strong, independent.
Remember, that is Doc Bryce, Stormy, okay? You know,
I'm a strong, independent contractor.
Yeah. JJ's sitting over here being a good boy, keeping his mouth shut. Showed up to work on time and everything. Huh?
Well, I showed up.
It's the Round Table, brought to you each and every weekday morning by our friends out of Budget Propane. Whew. Don't get left out in the cold because you forgot to fill the propane tank.
Oops.
You know, they got new stuff, man. Have you ever lived with propane? In a house that was heated?
Power outage, yeah.
Okay. No. It's different when you have a propane tank and all of that neat stuff. So, you know, I mean, you've got to keep an eye on it, especially when it starts getting cooler, to make sure you don't run out.
Well, we got to watch the propane tanks out at the the transmitter, because if it runs out and the power goes out, we ain't got no.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, same concept at home, right?
I got to check that stuff.
Okay, so you know, over at Budget Propane, they got an app for that.
Really?
Yes, and they actually keep up with it for you. They'll send you a text to let you know that you're running low.
What?
And that gives you enough time to go ahead and schedule your delivery.
What?
I'm telling you, man, they got it going on. It's Budget Propane, Highway 79 at the Crossroads Corner Store in McNeil.
That sounds very highfalutin.
It is highfalutin, and it is wonderful. I'm telling you, especially if you've ever run out of propane in the winter.
Well, I have, but that sounds very scary.
I'm telling you now, they are locally owned and operated. There are no hidden fees or gimmicks. So you can give them a call today to talk to a real person. 870-393-0032. They are now serving Calhoun County, too. We're brought to you in part by our friends out at First Choice Family Care. Dr. Smith and staff, They are your destination for comprehensive family medicine and open from 8 to 6 Monday through Friday now over at 476 Hospital Drive. Go to myfirstchoicecare.com, get that new patient packet, then call them up, 870-800-9002. Everybody's Antiques down in El Dorado, 436 South Bradley. They are a premier destination for antiques, gifts, and collectibles. 120 booths, 31,000 square feet. You can shop them online at everybodysantiques.com or just call them 870-875-1444. Excuse me.
Bless you.
We are brought to you in part by our friends out at the Sandbar, 245 South Adams in Camden. You know, they offer a delightful experience, Doc Bryce.
Is that right?
Did you not have a delightful time?
I did. It was very delightful.
Happy hour, food, Wi-Fi, and a kids menu.
Oh, I forgot about the Wi-Fi. I didn't even try the Wi-Fi.
You know, we were so busy camaraderie.
Yeah, we were actually having a good time that we weren't even bored to need the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we was talking.
We weren't bored that we needed the Wi-Fi.
No, I mean, you know, we all had something, to say.
Yeah.
I got something to say.
Something to say, man.
It's better to burn out than to fade away. No, sorry, okay. Located at 245 South Adams in Camden. Check out the Sandbar, baby.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't even. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's German, I know that.
Yeah. And we're brought to you by Stories Floor and Carpet. They did not bomb Pearl Harbor. But since 1958, they have been a family-owned business, and they are now led by Kenny Story. In their third generation, they have been a beacon of quality and personalized service, specializing in hardwood, vinyl, tile, carpet, and laminate flooring. Their extensive in-stock inventory ensures quick solutions, while a dust containment system is employed for hardwood refinishing. Visit StoryFloor.com and visualize. See that new flooring project online.
Good stuff.
Upload your photo into their visualizer and see your options.
Good options.
StoriesFloor.com. All right, Washtenaw County Medical Center, CDU, the very best in the business. If you are trying to get through an addiction, I don't care where you get the help you need. You know, call your mom, your brother, your preacher, your teacher. I don't care. All right, if you need professional help, these guys are the very best. 870-836-1289, 1-800-232-1289. Please get the help you need. Elite Fitness Clubs. They are a premier fitness destination. They offer 24/7 key fob access, cutting-edge equipment. They got free weights and interactive cardio machines. They also have apps like Netflix and MyFitnessPal. Exclusive to South Arkansas, they boast a far infrared sauna for a holistic health experience. I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds really, really cool.
It means you're going to like it.
Well, woo, doggy, I'm here today. I love a happy eating. Anyway, so 870-807-2589. Call my man Nick over there at Elite Fitness Clubs. Get in shape for a new year. New you. Mitch Lowe's Body Shop. They've been serving auto owners for 20 years, specializing in auto body collision repair, framework, glasswork, refinishing. Accidents happen. So if you find yourself in the ditch, you better call
Maria
at 837-2560. Mitch Lowe's Body Shop. All right, guys and gals, we got to go ahead and take a quick pause for the calls. Y'all hang out. Give us just a couple of minutes. We'll be right back. Good morning, South Arkansas. It's time for the Washtenaw River Report for Monday, January 8th in Camden. Current depth gauge reading is 12.29 feet. Flood stage is 26 feet. Arkadelphia currently at 439. Their flood stage is 17 feet. At Thatcher Lock and Dam, the current depth gauge reading is 77.5 feet. Flood stage 79 feet. And at Morro Bay State Park, the gauge reading is 68.2 feet with flood stage there at 82 feet. There are no river warnings in effect, but there is a wind advisory that will remain in effect until 6 p.m. tomorrow. South winds at 20 to 30 miles per hour, gusting up to 45 miles per hour are expected. These winds are expected to be at 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 45 miles an hour tomorrow. Stay up to date with your current river conditions right here every weekday morning.
It's time to check the Radio Works South Arkansas Community Bulletin Board.
If your nonprofit group has an event you would like to be included in the Community Bulletin Board, please email the information to CamdenRadio1@hotmail.com or fax to 836-9500. Please include times, dates, contact number, and address of the event. Please send at least 5 to 7 days prior to the event to give us ample time to properly advertise.
Taking a look at the week ahead, we've got rain today in the forecast. Temperatures near 55. Tonight, more rain in the forecast, mostly cloudy and 37. For Tuesday, 20% chance at rain, partly sunny and 46. Tuesday night, partly cloudy and 26. Wednesday, sunny and 52. Thursday, mostly sunny and 60. With a look at the week ahead from the Radio Works Weather Center, I'm JJ.
Caution, listening to this radio show may cause loss of friend, reduced work output, amplified fecal velocity, ingestion of hot liquids into the sinuses, incontinence, your family to move out of state, spontaneous impersonations of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, gassy elbows, significant increase in willy goo, soreness in nipples and door jams, increased urges around barnyard animals, a degradation of masonry skills, uncontrollable miming, and fire. All were similar to sugar pills.
And we're back on the round table. Oh, Doc, I don't know if you heard about this or not, man. There's a temporary new exhibit at a large Bass Pro Shops in Leeds, Alabama. All right, so if you go to the aquarium, you might be able to see a naked man swimming with the fishes.
What?
It's true, it's true. Last Thursday night, a 42-year-old man named George Owens crashed his car into a pole in the parking lot of the Bass Pro Shops. Then he got out of his car, stripped off all of his clothes, ran into the store, and did a cannonball into the aquarium.
Like this is all done on purpose.
Yes. And later he walked over and stood under a waterfall. Now, naturally, the other shoppers were stunned.
I bet.
The police showed up, and before they caught him, he jumped into the water a second time and then slipped, fell, and knocked himself unconscious.
Whoops.
Yeah. It's unclear if he was on something or he had just had a breakdown. But he was evaluated at a hospital for mental issues and then booked into the jail. He was charged with public lewdness, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, assault on a police officer, criminal mischief, and reckless endangerment. Really?
This is crazy.
What a nut, man. A nut job in Alabama. Stripping naked, jumping into the giant aquarium at a Bass Pro Shop. Well, instead of asking what he was thinking, let's explore what went through the heads of everyone else in the store with our list of the top things those Bass Pro Shop customers in Alabama thought when they saw a naked guy in the aquarium. You know, like, what's a Florida man doing in Alabama?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, right?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Oh, sir, this isn't a Walmart.
You know, that would have really messed you up if you were to play that game, Florida or not.
You're right. Look, you can tell the water's cold.
Oh, very naughty.
I hope his neck doesn't turn the water red.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, come on.
Let's see. That must be some next level meth. Give me a Slim Jim on a lure and I'll catch him. What does he think this is? Oh, okay, I can't say that. Pro Shop. Aquaman looks different in person. But the number one thing all those customers in Alabama thought when they saw a naked guy in the aquarium, Coach Saban is really taking that Michigan loss hard. Just saying, there was a couple of comments made. All right, Doc Bryce, what else you want to talk about this morning? Anything in particular?
gosh, I really haven't been. I'm just trying to get my day started here. Yeah, because I'm going through all my stuff. Let's see what we got over here in the other world. Let's see, many college grads struggle to land jobs due to lack of preparedness. They're not getting prepared.
Go for it.
And first U.S. moon landing in 50 years is near.
Yeah, they talked about that on ABC this morning.
Yeah, so we're going to fake a second one. That's cool.
Well, cool.
I don't get it. How is it that we had all this technology back in the 60s, right? Especially the one that really gets me is the phone call.
Oh, yeah.
There was no delay. Absolutely no delay whatsoever. And the quality was superb. But yet you watch somebody on the news, right? And they're like in a different state or even a different part of the world. And you get the anchor people back at the studios.
Sure.
And they're talking to the correspondent that's out in the field.
Yeah, and you got like this 18-minute delay.
There's always that delay. That delay is always there. And then you see the person nodding their head because they're waiting, because they know the delay's there.
Right.
And so they're waiting, showing that they're still receiving audio and that they're going to respond as soon as the audio that they hear ends. And that's why you see them nodding their head. And then there's that. And then when the person who's at the desk stops talking, then there's that moment of silence. Because, well, in the correspondent's earbud, the audio hasn't stopped yet. But yet, who was it? Yeah, it was Nixon, right? That talked to the moon people?
Yes, Doc. I'm sorry. I was waiting for you to catch up.
Yeah, so Nixon and Armstrong have like the greatest conversation. I mean, it's better than drive-through menu boxes. Exactly. But yet we haven't gone back since because technology's not the same, man. We just don't have the same technology we did last time.
Well, now the what is it? The Chinese are going up there and mousing around on it's Japan.
Yeah.
Oh,
now,
we
it's
can't
okay
have
if Japan
that.
does it. We like Japan.
We can't have that.
No, we like Japan.
Oh, we like them now?
Yeah.
Because, we dropped a huge bomb on them.
It was like two kids in the playground.
Just a couple of years back.
Bullying each other. One knocked the other one down. And, after that, they've been the best of buds.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, we're good pals now.
Watering our horses out of the same trough.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
So yeah, that's Japan. Now, if it was China, we'd be all freaked out and everything. Then we'll probably end up helping Japan, too.
You probably.
In fact, there's a Pittsburgh's Astrobotic. I was about to say astrophobic. Well, that kind of goes against their technology.
That is Doc Bryce, everybody. Let's give him a good round. Okay.
How does that work on the 52-yard line?
Yeah, he managed to get that one right. Okay.
So they're working with them to do the first planned liftoff. And then Houston, of course, is involved.
Houston, we have a problem.
Houston, we have a bigger problem.
Godzilla. Godzilla on dark side of the moon.
Houston, come here, Houston. That would be fun. Everything okay. We ran it safely.
We okay now.
We're good.
Mothra, show up.
I'm going to get in so much trouble. Stop. It's okay if they make fun of us.
Well,
And the sad thing is we laugh.
Yeah, well.
Because it's really good impression.
Oh,
especially when South Park did it, when they had the two.
Oh, yeah.
They say, and the guy was like, I'll put that on my MasterCard. And the other guy's like, stop, you'll get us in trouble again.
Oh, you can do that.
Kind of like I'm doing to you. It's like, we're going to get in trouble again.
Well, hey, I'm used to it. So. Yeah, I'm sitting here counting these Ducks Unlimited banquet tickets that I've got because that is this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a bunch of them that I need to give away. I tell you what, anybody out there listening want to go to the Ducks Unlimited banquet? Be my third caller through right now. Caller number 3. I got a ticket for you. 836-9559. I'll take third caller through.
Oh, wow. Jewelry spiked up.
Do what?
Jewelry.
Jewelry? No, they do like guns and stuff.
No. I always forget. You got two seasons in the first of the year, but I always forget about New Year's because the obvious is Valentine's Day.
Right.
So Valentine's Day is the typical day that engagements spike up. So of course with that jewelry spikes up.
Well, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I always forget about New Year's Day. So supposedly this year on New Year's Day, there's a huge spike of marriage proposals going on, which is great because that means 2.5 million in 2024 have popped the question.
Well, that's cool.
No, Doc Bryce back in business.
All right, here you go. We've got our winner call again now. Hang on, let's see who this is. Good morning, you're live on Y95. You want to go to the Ducks Unlimited banquet?
Yes.
Who is this?
Harvey Jones.
All right, say it again.
Harvey Jones.
Harvey Jones.
That's it. I've been sick on it. My throat hurts.
Not a problem, Harvey. You know where we're at, right?
Right.
All right, you come on by and pick up this ticket to the Ducks Unlimited banquet.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks for listening. Bye-bye. All right, there you go. Harvey going ahead and snapping up that ticket to the Ducks Unlimited banquet. They're going to have all sorts of fun stuff out there. Again, that is this Saturday. Let's see. What else we want to talk about? The younger generations. You want to talk about the younger generations?
Yeah.
Well,
Zoomers?
I mean, they've always had a rebellious spirit, right?
Them Zoomers.
But with technology, the divide between generations is probably even more extreme these days. According to new data, 74% of Gen Zers are likely to live their life in a, quote, rebellious fashion. Mm-hmm.
I thought that was us.
Some of them have found that breathtaking standard lifestyle conventions has led to positive changes in their self-confidence and their convictions. They were also asked what rules and conventions were worth breaking, and the top answer was having an unconventional job, like a YouTuber or a tattoo artist.
Not like radio or something?
Yeah, apparently not.
This is an unusual job.
Other popular responses were breaking stereotypical norms, like being a woman in a male-dominated field.
Yeah, try doing that in radio.
Mm-hmm.
You get crushed. We crush you.
We crush you. Yeah, dress codes for social events. You're going down.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Going to a 4-year college directly out of high school. Mm-hmm. Social norms at gatherings, like leaving without saying goodbye to the host and having typical 9 to 5, 5-day work weeks.
I remember my first part-time job. Yeah.
It's just stupid kids.
I'm telling you, man, stupid.
The English language. Okay, no, the English language.
Stop, you'll get us in trouble again.
Has one of the highest word counts in the world, right? With over 170,000 published in the Oxford Dictionary. But the average English-speaking adult only uses 20 to 35,000. So with plenty of room for improvement, here's a list of tips from Reader's Digest on how to learn new words and sound smarter. Are you ready, Doc Bryce?
Okay.
Watch movies, especially the adaptations of your favorite book. Right? So, Pride and Prejudice.
Uh-huh.
You watch
Something
it. There wasn't nothing, listen to the radio. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's right. If you want to learn new words, listen to this show. Maybe you should read to your children or nieces and nephews. Read to them. And when reading on a tablet, if you come across a word you don't know, there's usually a feature where you can highlight and see a dictionary definition. Become an expert on a topic you enjoy. You'll learn new words that you can use when talking to people about your interests. Yeah. Join a book club. It's a good way to discover new books that you normally wouldn't read. Read magazine articles. Don't just look at the pictures. And finally, stop being a hermit, Doc Bryce, and get out of the house.
No.
Go to museums or new places. That's going to expose you to new words.
Oh, I don't like being exposed in public.
Quit exposing yourself in public, Doc Bryce.
No, that's you said to be exposed.
Oh, how come things that happen to stupid people keep happening to me?
That's me being exposed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
quit exposing yourself.
No, you said go out and get exposed.
Well, you should get exposed.
I am not going to put myself in a position where I'm wearing a sign that people are like, flash me. No.
Doc Bryce being lazy.
No, but I was a strong, independent man this weekend. There was no laziness in that.
Such a loser. All right, let's see. And will 2024 be the year America reaches peak laziness? What do you think, Doc Bryce?
Yes, because there are just not enough strong, independent people out there.
This might help us get there. You can now ask Alexa to clean your butt for you.
See?
It's true. The annual Consumer Electronics Show starts tomorrow in Las Vegas. Okay.
Oh, and you know what happens across the street from that show?
Well, I mean...
You can't say it on the air.
Yeah, no.
Don't say it.
We can't talk about that.
But there's that show.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
It happens at the same time every year, without fail, right across the street.
I'm just saying.
Leave the kids back in the hotel room.
The bathroom brand Kohler.
Yeah, I know them. They make the toilets.
Yeah, well, they're pushing
faucets.
They're pushing a new bidet that connects to Alexa or Google Home.
A buddy?
Yeah, to offer voice-activated butt washing.
You know, bidet is just a fancy way of saying buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy.
Let's see. Once she's done washing your butt, you can also ask her to turn on the drying feature to dry it off for you. Both features are offered in their new Pure Wash E930 model.
Yeah, I don't like where this is going.
Which
I don't like this at all.
Which retails for the low price of just $21.49 plus tax.
Could you imagine if your Charmin did that?
That's not for a full toilet, by the way. That's just for the bidet itself. Yeah.
Still,
all right.
no.
It's not a totally new feature. Kohler already offers it in their Numi smart toilet that came out a few years back, but it's supposed to be a more affordable version for the common man.
The common man.
Yeah.
You know what the common man does? Wipes his own tuchus.
Their full toilet option costs over $11,000 with installation, and also has surround sound speakers.
You know, it really gives a whole new meaning to, at that price, it should be able to wipe my butt.
Well, I mean, it's pretty doggone close, okay?
I mean, but somebody finally said, hold my toilet paper.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
I don't know about all of that. And finally, the last thing I want to talk about this morning. What do you think the world will be like 100 years from now, Doc?
Stupid.
Stupid is a good answer. I like stupid. Somebody went and looked at predictions people made in 1924 about the year 2024.
I hope they didn't say we were going to be bigger, badder, and better.
Well, I've got some of the highlights. Are you ready?
Okay.
Now, a couple of these are insightful predictions, and some of these were not so spot on, all right? So, like, number one, a nationally syndicated advice columnist thought America's eating habits could drastically change our looks and that no one would have teeth. Quote, will we have any teeth at all? Will there be any color on our face except paint? Will the men have any height to speak of, or will they be all girth?
Fascinating.
A professor at USC predicted horses would be an endangered species.
Well, yeah, what do we use them for?
Well, it's because the invention of automobiles would render them useless, right?
Right, you would think.
Quote, in another 100 years, you may find horses in zoos. I am sure you will not find them anywhere else.
Or doing any kind of labor or work or any kind of entertainment.
Well, you know, we pushed them for, what, a millennia? And now, they're getting to live the good life.
Yeah, they earned it.
It's the, God, can you wait a millennia for us? We won't have to do nothing. We just get to walk around and grin.
Well, I want the good life.
Let's see, working from home. So in a book called Wireless Possibilities. Now, remember, this was in 1924, okay? In a book called Wireless Possibilities, a guy basically predicted the internet. He said we'd be doing most things remotely, and it would be great if you hate cities. Quote, what a help to the man who objects to a large city. Why could he not conduct his business from his house in comfort? Working from home.
Mm-hmm. And what would they work from home for back then?
Beans.
Maybe do some blacksmithing or something. You could do that at your barn.
Another prediction that they made in 1924, 75 would seem young. A British politician predicted life expectancy would be at least 100 years old, and we'd still feel fairly young at 75.
Well, they got that right.
Your lips to God's ears, baby. World peace. World peace came in at number 5.
They knew what that was 100 years ago?
Well, movie mogul D.W. Griffith predicted moving pictures would help end all wars because they were a universal language that could help us all understand each other. He said by 2024, movies would have played a huge part in, quote, eliminating from the face of the civilized world all armed conflict. Yeah, that one did not come true.
That didn't age very well.
Right. Oh, and here's another one. The last one was world peace, right? This one is constant war everywhere. The president of the American Chemical Society had a different take. He thought futuristic weapons would mean major cities would constantly be under attack. Oh, I love this one. This one's true. This one came true. Well, sort of. It said women would be in charge and men would be raising the kids. So in a letter to the New York Daily News, a guy said women will occupy all the highest positions and men will just do physical labor or stay home to, quote, wait on the babies or mind the pets.
That's that equality stuff.
I burned my bra, okay? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Free the puppies. That's what I did.
There'd be a limit to the number of kids you could have. So a Department of Agriculture official predicted we wouldn't have enough food to go around, so births would have to be limited in some manner by 2024.
Is that in America or is that over in China?
Well, these are all just random predictions for the world from 100 years ago. Cities would be totally rebuilt around cars. The 1920s, of course, were when cars really started taking off. In 1924, a Swedish architect wrote, in the city of 100 years from now, I see 3-deck roads, speedways through the heart of town, and skyscrapers with entrances for automobiles as high as 15 stories.
It kind of did happen, especially in the 50s. It took off with Ike's invention and dream of the interstate system.
Yes.
Which really didn't become much of a reality until the late 60s.
Well, they had to build it, so.
Yeah, he came up with it in the 50s, like, that's a great idea. So it took time to build that.
Put it into play.
Yeah. And now look at us.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we are just zipping and zopping all over the place.
Well, I'm here to tell you, some of you people need to slow down. I was on the road all day yesterday. Anyway.
Well, wait a minute. Were you driving in Arkansas or Texas?
Both.
Well, if you're in Texas, they were driving normal.
You say that. And finally, the final prediction from 1924. Are you ready? Everyone would be flying to work. A real estate mogul in New York said the airplane was still in its infancy, but eventually we'd all be using them. Quote, it will be the everyday occurrence for the businessman to fly from home to office and back home again.
Well, they almost had it with them flying cars.
Yeah, well, you still buy you one. I don't know how the FAA thinks about it.
Well, you see how bad people drive here on the ground?
Right? You know,
Now imagine them trying to fly up there like that.
Some of you people really need a role model.
Flying around.
All right, guys. You got anything else you want to add?
Yeah, have you noticed how creepy it is outside?
Yeah, well, it's going to be this way all day, Doc Bryce.
So it was bright outside. So bright, the sunshine was just blasting through my eyeballs. And then, now it's dark. And then it got bright again. And now it's dark. And then the little grocery store across the street from us is like right in eye view of my window.
Right.
So, they've got this really bright exterior lighting on the building.
Yes.
So it would turn off because it's bright outside. And then it gets dark and it comes back on.
Right.
And then it got bright because the sun's out and the lights go off and it got dark and the lights come back on.
Well, you see, Doc, this is how photo eyes work.
I know, but I've never seen it do it like usually it gets dark, it storms, and then it all clears out and everything goes bright again. Not this bright, dark, bright, dark, bright. Now it's dark, now it's bright, bright, dark again.
And that is Doc Bright. Bryce, everybody. Okay.
I'm looking at it on radar too, and you see the clouds out there, and that we're like on the edge, but it's just light showers that are showing up out there on radar that are heading this way. So it's not that bad.
Well, it looks like it's going to get a whole lot worse throughout the day. So you guys prepare for the worst. Prepare for the worst, and it can only get better. That's my advice.
Well, it's like I was taught, in the church I went to, was you got to go through hell to get to heaven.
Yeah, well, this is why we're here.
Yep.
All right, guys and gals, it's the Roundtable, brought to you each and every weekday morning by our friends out at First Choice Family Care, Dr. Smith and staff.
They make you feel all good and everything.
They want to be your first choice. Go to myfirstchoicecare.com, get your new patient packet, then call them up, 870-800-9002.
Hello.
First Choice Family Care, 8 to 6, Monday through Friday.
Got new hours.
Everybody's Antiques, 436 South Bradley in El Dorado. Call 870-875-1444. They've got a huge, massive store down there, 31,000 square feet. So you figure that's like 16 houses put into one building. I mean, it is huge, and it is packed with 120 dealers in-house. They offer an exceptionally wide variety of treasures to explore. I wholeheartedly encourage you to shop with a friend.
You might get lost.
Well, it could happen.
Take your cell phone, too.
Let's see. And we're brought to you by the Sandbar, 245 South Adams in Camden. GPS not needed. They are open from 4 to 10, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, providing a fantastic atmosphere and great service. Enjoy their mouth-watering steaks and twice-baked potatoes. Call them up, 870-836-3003 for an exceptional dining experience. Budget Propane, Highway 79 at the Crossroads Corner Store in McNeil. They are locally owned and operated, no hidden fees or gimmicks. Give them a call. Talk to a real person, 870-393-0032, now serving Calhoun County. We are brought to you by Storage Floor and Carpet, serving all of South Arkansas and northern Louisiana since 1958. And they've got a new website out there with a new toy on it where you get to visualize and see your new flooring project online. Go to Storagefloor.com, upload your photo into their visualizer, and see your options. Ouachita County Medical Center's CDU, the Chemical Dependency Unit, established in 1985. They will help you get through your addiction. They are the very best. They do it by blending medical, behavioral, and 12-step recovery models. Get the help you need. Call 870-836-1289, 1-800-222-1289. All calls are confidential. Elite Fitness Clubs. They're a premier fitness destination with 24/7 key fob access, cutting-edge equipment, free weights, interactive cardio machines with apps like Netflix and MyFitnessPal. They've got all sorts of wonderful stuff. Call Nick May over there at Elite Fitness Clubs. Tell him JJ said to call, and JJ said you get a discount. Yeah, he's going to say, no, he didn't, okay? Because if he did, he's paying for it. No, you're not going to get a discount. But have fun with it, all right? Tell him you want a discount. See what he said. The worst he can say is no, right? Call 870-807-2589. And finally, by Mitch Lowe's Body Shop, serving auto owners for 20-plus years, specializing in auto body, collision, framework, glasswork, refinishing. Accidents do happen. If you find yourself in the ditch, just call
Maria
at Mitch Lowe's Body Shop. 837-2560. What, you on delay over there?
No, I forgot how to spell Washita.
You taking pills? I mean,
No, I was trying to spell Washita.
Checked out on a coffee break?
And then you put me on the spot, and I'm like, what comes after CH? And then you're like, and then I'm like, oh, shoot, who was it? And I almost said Washita, but that would be incorrect.
That would have been an incorrect answer, and we'd have had to giving you a good old no. We can't do that.
I still spelled it wrong.
There it is.
Google's correct. Did you mean Washita? Yes, that Washita.
Yes, I'm not trying to do my laundry again.
No, I'm not trying to wash it all.
All right, y'all hang out. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you... News Talk 92, KBEU Beer Den.
I'm sorry, can you clarify that last sentence for me?
That means the news and talk of South Arkansas on News Talk 92, KBEU.
I know you've probably tried a bunch of stuff. Please give Relief Factor a try. Try something new. Something that's helped a ton of people, including myself. It's called Relief Factor, and it is a daily supplement that helps your body fight that pain by fighting inflammation. 100% drug-free and